pleasure to welcome Dr. Michal Steinman, Director of Nursing at Beilinson Hospital. She joins us from Beilinson in Petah Tikva. Thank you so much for your time. Today is 600 days. It's difficult to process since this war started with the Hamas onslaught and the mass abduction. 58 Israeli hostages still in terror captivity. You've been involved in this unprecedented situation, treating hostages who returned from captivity after more than 500 days. From your perspective, tell us more about the challenges for medical teams, both physically and psychologically, when it comes to dealing with trauma of returning hostages.
Well, thank you for inviting me. And first of all, and before I answer your question, it is very important for me to tell you that here in Beilinson Hospital, since the 7th of October, we start every morning by waiting for the call from the Ministry of Health telling us, open the rooms, open the homecoming ward, gather your teams together, they are coming home. And every morning, we wait for this phone call every night, and especially in those symbolic days like the 600 days, it's important for me to say that we are here, we are waiting for them, we are ready for them, and we won't stop waiting till they come. Now, regarding your questions, of course, that taking care of people who came back from captivity after such a long captivity, really, it's a challenge. We have to gather really multi-sectoral teams and buy a suit made for every hostage, because you have to go through all the systems and you have to really try to understand what happened during all those days. And it takes time till you peel all the layers and you really get the whole picture of what happened, and you can combine together the clinical factors and the mental factors in order to give them everything they are needed. And it takes time. It's a journey. As you said, we're already taking care of the one who came back to our hospital in January and February. They are still being treated here in the rehabilitation center. And this is a journey that we are making with them. And they are inspiration, by the way. They are our inspiration.
Tell us more about exactly that, because on the one hand, you are helping returning hostages. Some have been freed, some had been rescued in the past, to learn again to eat proper food, to get used to sunlight, to process the trauma, the evil on a scale that is difficult to comprehend, what they've been through, and to adapt to life back in Israel. And yet you're telling us that you're finding inspiration from them. So tell us more about that.
Yeah. So first of all, about their journey to coming back to life, I think you really put it in very good words, because it's like reborn again. And again, slowly understand they could have normal life and good quality of life. And sometimes it's with small functions like driving again, hearing some voices again, some colors again, taste, and to feel good, to function good. Some of them need operations in order to function as good as possible. And we can see when we are accompanying them in this journey that each one of them maybe they had good structure before everything that happened to them. But one thing is for sure, those long days in captivity gave them some forces, human spirit forces, unbelievable ones. Because as long as you hear their stories and you more and more understand really what they have been through, and you see that you have people that after all this that happened have the real potential to build again normal life. And again, scars always will be part of them, will always stay in Gaza, but they do have the ability slowly to build again some good structure with the help. Of course, we are only one stone in the journey with their beloved one and all other people and other systems that support them. It's amazing to see, and they have really passion for life. And they want, to every moment to feel that they are alive, and it's amazing. But I have to say that alongside with what I've said, their rehabilitation could be much faster if they wouldn't have divided all the forces they have between their own individual rehabilitation and the struggle they do for our brothers and sisters that stayed in Gaza. And they are dividing, and sometimes they don't come to treatment because they have to go and do something publicly or meet with people or go abroad in order to struggle. But this is their mission right now. They have one mission, to go back to life, but side by side, sometimes even stronger, the mission to take everyone out. Now, me as an Israeli, now I'm talking as an Israeli, not as a medical staff member here in Beilinson, walking with them this journey, but as an Israeli, it also happens, I think each one of us, at least once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, think about those one who are still in Gaza. But for them, in every breath they take, in every step they make, they are with them. And no perfect, no good rehabilitation will be with those one without them without all the others coming back. That I can tell you from being with them now in this rehabilitation process.
Well, when you talk about inspiring moments and conversations, the fact that all the hostages who have been freed or rescued talk openly and fight openly for the return of the hostages still in captivity is something that is just inspiring and gives so much strength, I'm sure, to the entire nation as well, to motivate people to understand this is one nation and this won't be over until every hostage is back safely home. And I want to ask you one last brief question. Is there some kind of therapy, support system and help for the families of these hostages? One cannot imagine what they have been through all this time, 600 days now.
Yes, it's a very good question. Thank you for asking it. Of course, the package that we give is both for the hostage and for the family and the beloved one, because they are one unit. And it's impossible, like you said, for 500, now 600 days, those are people who stopped their life, didn't eat well, didn't take care of their own medical situation, were in stress, didn't sleep very well. So for the first moment, it was clear for us that we are building protocols, both for the hostage and his family. And we build those protocols and we do it all together, those multi-sectoral, multi-professional protocols. And side by side, we're also working with the families together with them. It's one package. It's one package. And I want to say another word about what you say about unity of us as a nation. When our homecoming ward was open during January and February, and you came inside this ward, you really could feel in every moment in this ward this sentence that we are one nation, one people, all of them together, no matter what is your political view, or if you are in the army, or you're a citizen, if you are religious or not religious, it didn't matter. It's just when you are in this homecoming ward, you just feel that there is good spirit in the air. It's like, I will say it in Hebrew, but I suppose everyone will understand, like you feel sometimes like you're in Eretz Yisrael, Hayeshana ve'Hatova. All the Eretz Yisrael, everyone are together, combined with one purpose, and that should be the spirit. It should be taken from this unit to all of us together and to work hand by hand and to remember that we are together and together we are stronger. And it's not just a phrase. Mm-hmm. When you're inside this atmosphere, you really feel the meaning. And those people, those hostages that we have the great privilege to take care of and to escort, they're showing us this way, and we should hear. We should hear what they say.
Dr. Michal Steinman, you started this interview saying every day you wait for that phone call to say, be prepared, hostages are coming home. Here is hoping you get that call very, very soon. Speaking to us from Beilinson Hospital, appreciate your time. And as we say here, kol hakavod, well done on the work you and your team are doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.